Reino, who is this? I am Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel, and today I would like to bring you all the recent updates, the recent news about the city of Medellin, Colombia, and the donation season has finally started in October and is gonna end by December 31st officially. And another big thing, already donate something to two working girls that they robbing, escaping, and they also abandoned him in a street in Medellin, Colombia, after they robbed all his belongings, everything he had on himself. Let's jump in the article, let's see the video, and let's speak about this. Two women are being solved after robbing a foreigner and leaving him on the street in Medellin. The video showed the state in which the two women left the foreigner in the middle of the street in Medellin. The images show two young women sitting in a front garden with the man who appears to be fast asleep. Women who robbed foreigner in Medellin are being solved. The women appear in the video behaving suspiciously, as is evident the moment in which both look from side to side before abandoning the man on the ground. Denuncias Antioquia published the video through its social networks, in which is report that the incident occurred in the Buenos Aires neighborhood in the communal night. Internet users spoke out saying, when in Medellin we are left without foreign tourists because of the reputation of the unsafety that our city can get, let's not regret about it. Attention, Mayor of Medellin, we had to look for this woman. They thought the police also. I see what they like, the adrenaline, any screwfied girls' wings. And then, and they already see themselves married to them. Here the old ladies don't care. They don't care about them as a foreigner. They only have eyes like dollar signs, and when you talk to them, it makes sounds like when a cash register opens very silly. They escaping and they also robbing. That's so strange. It is like entrepreneur from Paisas lies. It is normal. There are foreigners who don't learn from this mistake of others. Medellin is not a safe city for them. It seems that they don't read or watch the news. It's so sad to say that there is a lot of guys that they still don't understand what the donation season means in Colombia that has finally started in October and it's gonna be, like I say, till December. So in Colombia, the culture is like November, well, not November, but December. So the culture is like people like to get new outfits, you know, for Christmas, for 31st, for January 1st, you know, all of that. That's the culture. You know, we have so many holidays in Colombia, and Colombians barely like purchase clothes like in the rest of the year, like, you know, like all these months. Well, the Colombians with money, I'm talking about, you know, the poor Colombians, you know, like they don't make a lot of money, so they wait until December to get the clothes, the gift, you know, and everything like in December. So when October, November start, like people, they trying to get money from everywhere and from anybody, however they can, and you know, like don't, and in majority of the case, don't matter, you know, how they get the money, because like I say, you know, that's the culture, and this, you know, also affect foreigners too, because like everybody trying to get clothes, everybody trying to get gift. And like I said, they will do whatever, even getting money from foreigners, escaping brothers, you know, like robbing brothers. And like I say, no matter how they get the money, but they will. So this is the reason why I say, like, you know, this is kind of like the most dangerous month for dating, you know, like, and coming to Colombia, hang out in Colombia, especially cities like Medellin, you know what I mean? Because like I said, people are hungry for money and they hunter. They will hunt that money because they don't want to be like the ones that they are not dressing well. They are not giving gift, you know, to the son, to the babies and stuff like that. So like I say, you know, this is so sad that situations like this keep happening in Medellin. But like I say, like a lot of foreigners been saying, like a lot of locals been saying, foreigners in majority of the case, they don't protect themselves. they don't protect themselves. If majority of the case, they've been hanging out, walking around like Medellin is a paradise, like nothing's gonna happen, and that's when things happen. When you think like nothing's gonna happen, things gonna happen for real. So you always gotta keep eyes in cities like Medellin, Colombia. Fortunately, brothers don't learn. They've been doing Paris, rowing Paris, just one foreigner, one guy from America, from Europe with 4 or 5 girls. Like, come on, man, you won't have energy for all these girls in one night. As much as you do, you won't. You won't have energy to, to help them, as much as how they want it. How satisfies them, how you think like you're going to do it, you won't. You know what I mean? That's going to be just wasting money. Probably, putting, yourself in risks, danger. And, unfortunately, I don't know, man. I don't know what guys, been thinking when they do this type of bullshit. That you can date, you can hang, you can call. If it's a working world, you can call her. One day by day, you don't have to throw a party just to flex, just to call. Because like I say, I work with foreigners and I know how sometimes, brother like to flex. They just trying to get the phone, make a video call back to America, to Europe, just to show their friends how many girls they have around. You don't have to do that. Yourself has to be first of the time. Your safety has to be first of the time. Don't lose your mind when you are in cities like Medellin. But, like this kind of videos and majority of the case, it shows the brother like, who real can become your enemies in Colombia. Because I don't see that the mayor of Medellin is the enemy in Colombia. I don't see that the president of Colombia is the enemy in Colombia because they're trying to create new laws. They're trying to show Colombia, with a better background, with a better behavior. Mayor of Medellin is worried about Medellin not being known just as an auto service destination. That's not your enemy. He's doing his work. That's his job. Looking out for the community. And if I would say some enemies that probably brothers have over there is the girls. In some cases are the girls. Majority of the case, the worst enemies of brothers. Guys from America, guys from Europe, Paso Bros, the brothers in Medellin, and in majority of the case that the brothers they've been suffering in Colombia, the worst enemies are the women over there. I mean, I'm speaking about numbers. I'm not saying, I'm not saying this just to say because majority of the case that brother been losing their life, they've been getting robbed, they've been getting escoped. Majority of the case, when the guys get escoped, they always 100% they are gonna rob you. So talking about cases, I think even like the girls, they've been affecting more guys in Colombia than anybody else, than the mayor, than the president. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't selfish, if you are thinking about Colombian community, if you are thinking about city of Medellin, if you thinking about Cartagena, if you consider oppressing the people, people deserve better. That's a reality. That's the truth. I'm not saying I'm not trying to set Colombia as a paradise. Like we didn't have this problem before. Of course, we always had the problem with the girls and stuff like that. But now, things are getting worse. And the most affected are being the tourists, unfortunately. I've been saying this for a while. We had so many problems in Colombia, especially Medellin. Medellin has always been like that. Always been like that. You got to understand, like, Colombia is a country that people don't snitch. Don't snitch each other because when you were watching Narcos, all these series about Colombia, what you seen over there is nothing comparative to what we live in Colombia back in the days. When you see like the whole family disappeared, that was a reality. You don't want none of that to happen to you just because you've been a snitch. If you know somebody that been in trouble with foreigners, if you know somebody, like scope foreigners and stuff like that, why you would say that? You got to protect your integrity. You got to protect your family first. And that's what people think. Like there is a lot of problems like, they trying to fix in the country. So brothers need to be worried about watching you back first. Watching you back, being babysitters is not a work that Colombian police need to do. That's your work. You are the one that need to watch your back. So please, keep eyes every time you come into Colombia. You're gonna have a great and amazing time. Cities like Medellin, they're trying to get rid of that reputation, but it seems like it's coming back. It's like a ghost that disappears sometimes, but again, appear to the city. And this is so sad, like it's happening to the city. What's happening to the city and foreigners, but like who lives through Warsi, will die betrayed. So please, when you come in here, you use your common sense, and you're gonna have a great and amazing time, like I say already. So don't leave, because I also have more information for y'all, because the city of Medellin, Colombia, they denied the entry to an American citizen that he was trying to come to the city, and an angel watch appeared on him. He was in the angel watch list, so that was the reason why they denied his entry to the country. So please, if you are coming to the country and you feel like you have dirty background or something, don't come here. Do a favor to yourself, because you're gonna lose your money. You can spend that money in McDonald's, traveling to somewhere else, because they are not playing games, in those cities. So let's jump in the article. Let's speak about this. Colombian immigration officials refused to admit a foreign citizen who was trying to enter the country from Fort Lauderdale. The man who was trying to enter the country had an alert in the Angel Watch system. This American citizen who was trying to enter the country of the afternoon of November 18 was denied entry to the country from the Jose Maria Cordoba airport because he has an Angel Watch alert in the system as a possible aggressor of children and adolescents. With these controls, the authorities rigorously implement strategies to prevent adult service exploitation of children and adolescent teenagers in the city of Medellin. So this is a current situation in Medellin, Colombia, and like I say, if you feel like you can travel to Colombia because you have a dirty background or something, a damage, like mistake that you made when you were young, so please don't come here, because you're gonna lose your money. You can spend that money doing something else or something, because Medellin, Colombia, they are not playing games about this alert, Angel Watch alert. So like it's nothing you can do about that. So that's sorry that keep happening, but fortunately, like the country, the city has to do the best to protect minors and stuff like that, because we don't know what the real reasons are. Like some people coming here to the country. So hey, I'm gonna drop all the links for all the news, so you guys can go there, read the news, read everything without losing any updates, anything about the current news in Medellin, Colombia. So also, for those that saying that I'm not Colombian, so look, like I don't have to. This is a Colombian ID, Republic of Colombia. Born where? Let me show you also. Cartagena, Colombia. Like Cartagena, Colombia. So don't be saying shit like, my mom used to say all the time, when people, they don't know what to talk about, they talk shit. And a lot of guys been saying that I'm not Colombian and stuff like that. Never, man, because I was saying, never would deny, my country. I'm born in Colombia, raised in Cartagena all the time, all my life. I've been living here. Don't be saying things that are not. You know what I mean? So see you soon, y'all. See you on the next video.